Israel-Hamas War. Clashes continue as UN warns of aid failure. The war between Israel and Hamas has entered its 25th day, with no signs of a ceasefire or a diplomatic breakthrough. Hamas militants have launched attacks on Israeli forces in North and South Gaza, using machine guns and anti-tank missiles, as Israel intensified its ground operations in the enclave's main city. The Gaza health authorities said the Israeli air and ground attacks have killed 8,306 people, including 3,457 minors, so far. The Israeli authorities reported the deaths of over 1,400 people after the October 7 attack by Hamas, bringing the total death toll to 9,706. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has ruled out any possibility of a ceasefire, saying this is a time for war. He also rejected calls for a prisoner swap to release hundreds of captives held by Hamas, saying Israel's military operations create the possibility of rescuing them by force. On Monday, Israel announced that it had freed an Israeli soldier who had been held by Hamas militants since October 7. The soldier, Private Ori Medjidish, aged 19, was in good health and had been reunited with her family. Meanwhile, the UN Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, has accused Israel of collective punishment of the people of Gaza and said that the current aid system is geared to fail unless there is political will to make the flow of supplies meaningful. The agency said that only 33 trucks carrying water, food and medical supplies entered Gaza through Rafah on Sunday, compared to 500 trucks per day before the war. The agency's Commissioner General, Philippe Lazzarini, called for the Security Council to demand an immediate humanitarian ceasefire and to address the root causes of the conflict. The war began on October 7, when Hamas militants launched a surprise attack on Israel, killing over 1,400 people in one day. Hamas said the attack was in response to Israel's blockade of Gaza and its policies in Jerusalem and the West Bank. Israel retaliated with airstrikes and ground operations, aiming to destroy Hamas's military infrastructure and deter future attacks. The war has been marked by widespread destruction, civilian casualties, rocket fire, tunnel warfare, and hostage-taking.